Hi, I'm Faith.
And I'm Neysa. And this is
Go Ladies, a podcast about navigating life, love,
and so much more
from a 40-plus perspective. Drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty. Na, 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 drop it like a thotty, drop it like a thotty.
Hey, y'all, hey.
Hey, welcome to Go Ladies.
Okay. Obviously, start out with Church Girl.
Yes.
This is a Beyonce review show.
Absolutely.
But before we get to that,
you go.
like, subscribe, share, follow, and be prepared to comment because we're going to talk about all the things from the Renaissance movie.
Absolutely.
A film
Good job,
by Beyonce.
A film.
Not a movie. A film by Beyonce.
That sounds so movie house.
It does.
Right? Like independent filmmaker.
She said, ain't no movie. It's a film over here.
It's a film.
Put some respect on the name.
Okay, for a little background.
Yes.
We saw the movie. Well, the film. My bad. It's a movie. Neysa and I saw it, and her actual twin, but my twin as well.
Your spiritual twin.
My spiritual twin. Went and saw the movie.
Yes.
A film. I'm gonna call it a movie. Just
right. It's a movie now. We're done with the film.
And it was really good.
It was really good. Now,
good.
Before we get to that, let's talk about, we went to see it. But number one, y'all know we're a show in Nashville.
Right.
So we went to a theater over in Green Hills. So for those of you guys who know Nashville, it's kind of where all the luxury stores are for Nashville. Not the outlet luxury, but like the real luxury.
They have the smash and grabs. Go ahead.
I know, right? Right.
Yes.
Because, Nashville be rowdy sometimes.
The high-end stores are there.
So we get there, and I don't know if I expected it to be full, but I expected more people in our theater. I said the same thing. Than there were there.
I said the same thing.
Now, we knew we weren't going to be Atlanta.
Right.
New York,
yeah, certain cities.
We knew we weren't going to be there.
Yeah.
But I did expect more people there.
Because we were in a larger theater, too. Obviously, in movie theaters, you have different size showings. But, yeah, we were in the big boy. Yeah. So I was expecting the people to be out.
Yeah. And it was not.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. For 7 o'clock showing, 7 p.m. So most people are off work.
That's the auntie hour, but because we was out there.
Well, maybe, but it was still you're off work. We went on a Friday. Yep. I expected more as well. So I don't know.
But friend of the show, Kanisha Roan,
Yay.
who we love.
Hey girl.
Hey girl. But she did post on Threads. She was like, you have to see it twice. She's like, you have to see it once so you can actually take it in.
Okay.
In the quiet reflection, not crowded, not the show. And then you gotta see it once with the culture to have the experience all over again.
Okay.
And I was like, that's really a good way of looking at it because what we got to see, we had fun at our theater.
I think so.
But it wasn't disruptive. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we were able to really sit there and listen and hear all the things. Yes. Which I enjoyed.
Which also, Neysa got a list of rules from me before we went to the show. I think she appreciated them. And that list included, just letting people be free and allowing them to be them.
Let people be free.
Neysa was not allowed to go and get management.
I'll look at a manager.
And she would. And just in case people were up and in the moment. And I am very proud of you, Neysa. I'm very proud of you.
Like, she handled it like a toddler. She's like, did you eat before you come? First of all, yes, I'm gonna eat. So I don't have an attitude when I get here.
And she ate. We ate.
My hangry be hangry, y'all. Yeah. So
you did really well. But it really was in the vein of don't touch nothing, don't ask for nothing.
You did. I was like, did she send me a list?
I sent her a list.
No, I bought about the list too.
Well, I appreciate it. Because you just don't know. Because again, we had seen videos of people who went.
Yeah. Whole dance routine.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So it was good.
Thank you, Neysa.
I'm not a toddler. I'm grown.
Thank you. She's very grown.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So beyond the fact of seeing the concert played out, because there are some movies about concerts that are purely concert.
Right. Right.
This one was really a lot about the BTS and the vision behind it, as well as excerpts from the concert.
Right.
What was your favorite part? Like, just start running them down. I know so many favorite parts.
So many. immediately for me was the importance of seeing yourself. You hear, and for me, that was reflected in the dancers, right? So her dance captain this tour is Amari.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Okay. And often, for me, I feel like, if you see it, you can achieve it. That's taught to children, but you never really hear that as it pertains to being an adult. And I'm not saying I'm about to go on tour with Beyonce, but for me, the representation of having a fuller figure girl with curves, with a fupa, with a gut, thick, like, bald headed. Like, for me, she, even on the tour, because we saw the tour, which was amazing. I don't know. She just seeing her just resonated with me. And even, I know we'll get into the Blue Ivy stuff, but Beyonce trusting Amari to bring Blue Ivy along in the choreography and all that. I that immediately just resonated with me, among other topics. But yeah.
Yeah. The Amari and the dancers, I think that is an ode to intentional inclusivity.
Yeah.
Without making a mockery of it or a display of it.
Yes.
So many times we see that, especially in DEI spaces, it's like, I want to have these people and I want to check this list, but then I'm also going to make you do a dog and pony show and I'm going to parade you around.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like, no, like, I didn't feel like it was a mockery or a parade of the people. I felt like the people got to be authentically them. And whatever you bring to the stage is what you bring, and it was appreciated.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yeah. I love that.
I love the fact that Amari and even Paris.
Yes.
Come on, thick thighs saving lives, giving dance steps.
We be dancing too. And dancing good. I might be with Beyonce next tour.
Yes. I figured you were going to say that.
We'll be 52.
I want to put a pin in that, and I'm going to circle back to it on a different show.
Okay.
Not on this one, but there's something I want to talk about regarding dance.
Okay. Yeah, I do. Okay. Continue. What were your... I mean, there's so many, y'all. It's just so much to choose from, but I gave mine, so you got to give yours.
I know, we're going to go back and forth here.
Yeah.
So for me, the next one that I thought was about vision.
Yeah.
As a person who has been doing this show now, for a while, and we have vision, and you have to work it out and learn the craft, and make some mistakes, and spend too much money, and do all to just come back to, but the vision, and as you're thinking about 2024. I'm definitely thinking about the vision and how do we bring it to life, and how to trust myself in the vision. So yeah,
gotta trust.
I know, but just the fact that she said this is 4 years in the making.
Yes,
y'all saw me on tour for a year,
right? Yep.
I started this 3 years ago.
Yeah,
she started this in the panty, girl. In the pandemic.
Yeah, she did.
She was like, "I'm gonna go do that." What? Yeah. What? And the patience to not rush it.
Right.
Like, it's a crock pot right there.
Yes.
Let that simmer. Bring it together. Because I would bet the technology she needed to bring this to life wasn't even probably all the way there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just trusting the vision, being patient in the vision, not losing sight of the vision. All those things are
you preaching the word.
I mean,
You better preach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vision.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to talk about Blue Ivy?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
I'm not giving you rules like you gave me.
No. I know, right? But I know we have a format.
Yeah, no. This show's all Beyonce, so it's
Blue. Her evolution with each tour stop also really resonated with me. Even like her getting the feedback online, which for an 11-year-old, you don't know, that could go any way. The emotional intelligence isn't quite developed.
Ooh, come on now.
You're the child of one of the biggest stars in the world, if not the biggest.
Right.
For us.
Come on.
And for her to see that criticism and want to do better.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, well, this story. Early on in my television career, it was my first time out, like, producing. I was filling in for like a weekend producer, and I remember the anchors not trusting in me, rightfully so, because it was my first time doing it. We were running out of time, and one of them telling me like, well, I'm about to call the news director because essentially I don't I don't think the show is going to happen. And that lit such a fire under me. And people who know me, I don't believe I'm lazy, but sometimes I do need a swift kick in the ass. I can admit that. And from then on, Neysa knows. But from then on, that very next day, I had to do it again. I was like, okay, you ain't had to tell me but one time. I'm not about to lose my job like this. I came in early. Like, I immediately started course correcting. And I believe from there, you know, each show, depending on what it was, increasingly got better. So even for me, lessons from 11-year-old Blue, it just hit. It triggered. I was like, I know that feeling. It's like, I don't think she could do it. It's not good. It's, you know what I mean? And being able to thrive. And we saw her evolution. She really did get better each show. I love them.
So here's my take on it, because I agree with everything that you just said. Mm-hmm. However, some people are now like, oh, y'all were wrong for criticizing that 11-year-old. Mm-hmm. I think that the criticism was valid.
Yeah.
Now, you ain't got to be mean about it, because people have been mean about it.
Yeah.
I can criticize a performance and not criticize a child.
Yes.
You know the difference there?
Yeah.
But because she is Beyonce's child, that does not make her immune from criticism either.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think about dance moms, or I think about So You Think You Can Dance, you know, the kids version. And I think about kids who are on Broadway are actors and who are performing and are told no every day and are honing their craft too. You know what I mean? But sometimes, and it depends on your child. You got to know before you put your child in that mess, like, can they handle it?
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, getting those no's early on can also give you some resilience too. And you get to see, do you really want it? You know?
Yeah.
There's just something to be said. And I always tell this story about my own child who, she auditioned, she went to a musical arts school for the arts. And the night before her audition for the school, she comes to me freaking out. I didn't practice. I didn't do it. I didn't do that. And in my mind, I'm like, no, you didn't. So you're going to go in here, get this L. It's going to be a life lesson. You're going to now know what it feels like and be able to course correct. Of course, she goes in and nails the audition. The life lesson never happens, right? But in that moment, I wasn't upset about her taking the L. You know?
Yeah.
You don't get anything you don't work for. Now, she learned the exact opposite lesson, that I ain't got to work that hard and shit just comes to me easy, which is, you know... But I wanted her, I wanted her to take that L, because to learn that as a freshman in high school at 14, you know, some people don't learn this stuff till they're 30.
Absolutely.
And you can tell in the workplace, they ain't used to taking no L's, you know? So I want you to get that experience so you can learn, hey, ow, this hurts, but it's not permanent.
Ooh.
And I can push through.
Absolutely.
And I can control whether I want to do better. Or whether I say, F it, I don't want to do better.
Right.
Both of those are valid.
Yeah.
Because she could have easily said one and done.
Absolutely.
And been like, all right then, y'all ain't like it, cool.
Right.
I ain't got to do, I'm Blue Ivy Carter.
I ain't got to go back out there.
I ain't got to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. There 8 counts.
Right.
Ever in life.
Not at all. No, you're right. But it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she hopped back out there. So
you know, I feel that way just really quickly about sports now. Again, obviously, I am not a parent. But where the culture of everybody is a winner, everyone wins a prize. No, some people lose. You lose. You're on the losing team. Again, like you said, you can choose whether to practice harder and come back and win, or you can be like, I don't want to do this no more. But somebody got to lose.
I'm all about the love of the sport, also, but people got to be realistic too. And little Johnny ain't going to the league.
Like, everybody get a trophy.
Right. You know Johnny ain't going to the league. And some folks be riding these kids so hard, trying to make them into athletes. That's not, your child's supposed to be on the chess club.
Right.
Let that child be on the chess club.
Right.
That's their skill set.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, it made me think. Makes me think of that culture of everyone's a winner. Okay.
Yeah.
You say so.
For me, it was the when she talked about not being trusted and having to go and basically be like, no, I know the answer to this question. You know? There's an instance, in spoiler alert, so I'm going to throw that in there. Ding, ding, ding. She does mention a time where they needed to lay some different track And they were like, nope, that's the biggest it comes in, or the fisheye camera. It's the fish lens. It's the biggest it comes in. And she was like, well, the research I did says it comes in X, Y, and Z size. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, we've all been there. And the next scene, you see her face go.
Yes. And Neysa go lean over to me talking about she mad. She trying to figure out if she gonna verbalize, she gonna say something, or she just gonna hold it.
Because how many times have we all been there?
Absolutely.
And you're like, I gotta keep my job. But these people are playing in my face.
Yeah.
And
man, I know what I'm talking about. It's crazy again because it's her tour. But even
she signed the checks.
Yeah, for her to still be like undermined, not trusted, not believed, and for her to be like, "Booyah! Yes, it is one bigger." Stop playing.
Because y'all thinking she's some celebrity signing checks and don't know the business,
right? She been doing a long time.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like. Years and years and years ago, I was still in news at the time, and there was an event at the Capitol, and we needed to get a live truck up there, and there was all these protesters and whatever else, and my truck operator, you probably remember this story, at the time was like, can't get it up there. It's not going to work. You can't do it in the time you need to get it done. And I said, I can do it. And because I said I can do it, we went up there together and got it done. Yeah. But that's such a minor thing.
Absolutely.
But it was I gave you an order. Yeah. You saying you can't. Let me show you that you can. Yeah. And let me show you not only can you, but I'm gonna get in the trenches with you to show you that it can be done. Because don't tell me it can't till you try it next time. You know what I mean? And that's really. I'm just like, don't tell me the no. Right.
Try it first.
Try it.
I'm with you there.
Unless it is illegal, unethical, or illogical, try it first. Yeah. And then say, okay, we tried X, Y, and Z. That can't get in time. That's valid. Right. Yeah. You know, it's not compatible with this. That's valid. Yeah. But just a
blanket no without even ever having tried it. Nah.
Don't do me like that.
That ain't gonna work with Neysa.
It ain't. It's not. It's not. Yeah. Because I'm a watch.
Hello. Watch me work.
This whole studio is a watch.
It is.
You know? It is. It's a watch. It's a...
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I can't afford that? Watch. Yeah. We're going to figure this out.
That's true. That's true. You, Beyonce, too. I know.
So her concert film and Homecoming are already on my inspiration. Oprah Legends Ball.
Okay. Yes, that's your classic.
J-Lo Super Bowl. Okay. And Pink's. Those are things that I will play in the background while I'm working.
Motivation.
Because it's motivation and it's excellence in action. Okay. And so when I'm like, I ain't got it, I'm like, Beyonce got it, or Oprah had it, or, you know, I'm on the shoulders of greatness. Let me get in here, back in here, and go back in, do what I gotta do. You know? Those are my things that I keep playing to keep me motivated.
I like that. Yeah. For me, it was a lesson in you don't get this without that. Whatever that looks like for you. You have a gift, but if you don't work the gift, you don't craft it, you're not gonna get that, whatever it is that is for you and what you desire.
Dreams ain't free.
They're not. That was all of that, and all the ones you mentioned are lessons in that. You say you want whatever that is, you gotta work to get to that.
Dreams aren't free. So you can dream all you want to, but if you want to actually touch it, dreams aren't free.
Trying to touch Nas. Go ahead. What? I know I have to be nasty. Go ahead.
That ain't free either. If you want to touch Nas, you gotta put some work in.
Shawty, say what's your price? Squirrel.
What is wrong with her?
Squirrel. Hi.
You are. She was on me 5 minutes before the show started. Talking about I was being nasty.
Looking her tongue out.
It does come out. But no.
Okay, sorry. Focus.
Okay. Yeah.
Focus like tab. Focus tab. Yes.
Also, I like the fact that Jay-Z was present, but this wasn't his film. No. And so often when you have powerful women or even two powerful people, because I'm not negating him by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah. But his support. Yep. Without being threatened. I said, you better be on the team Because let's be honest.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people in the world, and we know a lot about a lot of relationships in the world, a lot of relationships that are out there. But sometimes there's a sense of competition.
Absolutely. Well,
And, you know, I love to see it when you doing good, let me cheer for you, you know? When you're not doing good, let me be a safe place for you to land, you know?
Yeah.
When I have an idea, let me give this idea to you because I know it's going to bless you and go with it, you know? And that we don't have to compete for shine because there's enough shine for everybody.
Yes.
Now, there is an ebb and flow because I talked to someone actually just yesterday, and she was like, you know, she's out there.
Yeah.
Her man is very much so reserved and kind of like, I'm cool. You know what I mean? And it's like, is he ambitious?
Right.
Or is he okay just not being ambitious? Because that's valid too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's something to be said about having that support. And I did point out, I was like, look, if he was a white man, ambition, and you were a white woman and stayed at home, nobody would say anything.
Right.
But because you're black and they're seeing you as being like, oh, well, you're emasculating or whatever else.
Yeah.
Well, no. A lot of powerful people have very supportive, hold it down spouses who choose to be in that role to let somebody else shine. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's like Beyonce and Jay-Z have this ebb and flow that's, you know, it's your time to shine, okay?
Right.
It'll be great. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z over here while you do that. And I'll just clap.
I love it.
Yeah.
I really like, speaking of just the family aspect of how they did the behind the scenes, I enjoy that their kids look like little black kids.
Come on now.
I mean, I know that sounds simple, but like that's how I used to look as a kid. You know, the poofs, the whatever. Like they look like little black kids who were having fun. And even though obviously they're in a wealthy family, I really enjoyed just as a black woman seeing little black joy and just little black kids running around and being kids. I was like, oh.
I like the fact that it didn't have baby edges.
You said it. I was Neysa gonna say it. They had a weave ponytail.
They didn't have no weave ponytail on a
what 5,
right?
6.
I they look like they get pink oil on their hair, and I'm okay.
Right.
You know, I believe in the pink oil.
Hello
on the baby hair. So
that's a rite of passage.
Thank you. Your forehead gotta be a little shiny with a handprint. You know, but I enjoy them being comfortable in their skins.
Comfortable in my skin.
Exactly. And able to just be black children without seeing yourself through always a white lens and a white gaze.
Yeah. They were just, Mommy, Texas Bama. She was like, where are we? Texas Bama. Like, that's right.
Yes.
You go, Rumi.
And seeing Miss Tina, when she said, you mixed that Creole, she was like, I was like, you better do it, Miss Tina. You better be outside.
Tina's lit, okay?
Wouldn't you be?
I know. Well,
I'm lit as a parent. My kids ain't got to do nothing. Like, I tell my children all the time, and I really practice, I am proud of you when you inhale and exhale.
Absolutely.
Everything else you do is gravy. Because I don't want to tie my pride and my love and affection to their accomplishments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm proud of them, period. They ain't got to do nothing else in life. And I'll be like, I got you. Now.
What?
But when they achieve anything.
Yeah.
Be it pass a spelling test, take a CPA exam.
Yes.
You know, write an article for the paper.
Yeah. Oh, my mother's lit for real.
All day. All day. So I can't imagine seeing my child on these stages and tour and doing all the things because I would bust that every day. They'd be like, is she crying again? She is.
Does cry.
Every time my kid's something great, I bust a tear. Step show. You better do it, baby.
She knows to carry Kleenex. Excuse me.
Yep.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
So.
I enjoy seeing the babies. I also really enjoy the original Destiny's Child.
I was going to go there. Yes.
We're grown now.
Yes.
I'm glad. And it's okay. Some bridges are burnt. You can't get it back. That happens as life.
Of course.
But it was really beautiful to see them come together, even though, you know, the clip, spoilers, just them hugging and being backstage with Beyonce. But it was really beautiful. They're, all grown, have their own families.
Yep.
I that to me just speaks to sisterhood and it being larger than that. Like they went through something that we can't imagine what that's like, being their age, Star Search and all, you know what I mean? So they're very much grown women now.
Of course.
A lot of times as grown women, you mend certain relationships, depending on what it is, but it was just beautiful to watch, to see that.
Yes.
And see where it goes from there. So go ahead.
I love that. I think that it's an interesting conversation because people always talk about how people are always in Beyonce's shadow or those that are left behind, right? And, Terrell did his shows talking to, of course, all the ladies. So I don't want to take anything away from that. If you want to see those interviews, go watch his things because he did a great job of that.
Yeah.
But, also the burden on Beyonce.
Yeah.
And that's something people don't think about. But yes, she has more shine and has amassed more by record sales and fandom than the other members.
Yeah.
But there is a price you pay for that when you're the one.
Yes.
And people don't always think about that burden too. It's a blessing.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. It's a blessing. The Tony Braxtons of the world. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you're the one.
You're the one. Yeah.
And so now you have to think about how do I... And people often say, I didn't change. People around me changed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you're like, I'm still here, but people are treating you differently.
Yeah.
Expecting certain things from you. And being resentful because they're not there, because Kelly's talked about that. About how she had a period where she was like, but the market decides, unfortunately. That does not decide your worth.
Right.
The market decides your compensation, though. So, but I think that just people don't often about that burden as well of
right.
How do I do this in this space when I am the one?
Yeah. How they just carrying that? Yep. Well,
yeah.
Oh, I enjoy seeing that scene.
Yeah.
I love Kelly in general. I just love their dynamic, their sisterhood. I know.
Kelly fine.
Okay.
Kelly wake up fine. I'm like, this chick just wash her face and be fine. Like, I don't wash my face and be fine. I wash my face and it takes a minute because I look like naked more. Right? I'm real light sometimes. So not all the time. Sometimes. Because right now I got extra contour on today.
I'm a sugar cookie today.
But it takes a minute to bounce back. Like I don't just
That's true.
But she fine.
I love it. Family, everything, just a beautiful family.
Oh yeah.
Are
you gonna see the film again?
I don't know. I really don't know. So obviously we saw the concert in Atlanta. And then we saw the film. Film was a little long for me. I knew it was long going in, but it was a little lengthy. And I was kind of like, okay, we're going to end it here? No, okay. All right. So for that reason alone might be why I wait to see it streaming.
And that was my thing too. I don't know if I'm going to see it again in the theater.
Right.
And I don't know if that bit of longness came because I just got off work.
Yeah, we did.
And that Roman coat. So...
Right.
That might be it too. So
I can do streaming, I believe, but I don't know that I'll pay to go see it again.
Yeah.
In a theater.
If I went again, I would want it to be the show.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to go on when play goes. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I want to go with the peoples.
Yeah. Yeah.
The real beehive, whatever.
Yes.
And I might actually throw an outfit on for that one.
You heard it here first.
I mean, a little something.
People were dressed a little bit, but again, we really didn't have a lot of people. But people knew. I think it was still interactive. Like we did the mute.
Yep.
People clapped. We laughed. It was there. It just wasn't to the 10th degree, but it was there. Another
spoiler alert. So, in one of her actual concerts, the audio broke for a second.
Oh yeah.
So we're in the theater. Theater just starts, right? We're all in the vibe, excited. And so the movie stops abruptly to show what it was like when it broke, right? It was they did that. So as soon as it breaks, we're all like, you better not be breaking the Beyonce movie. I'm going to get my money back. And then we're like, part of the movie. Oh, okay. We okay. We was like,
whole theater upset.
Right.
Because you did was intentional.
Right. I was like, oh, that's great. Whoever directed this one could probably make horror films. The way you had us all suspense and all upset. Like,
I'm going to nerd out for a second.
Come on.
For anybody who's seen The Sopranos, the series finale was the same way. And that's what it made me think of. And the show's been over forever now. Of course. But there was a point the show was ending where the screen goes to black. There's no noise. I'm like, and everybody, and it was, if Twitter and all that was popping like that back then, hashtags would have been going crazy because it was on the news the very next day in the news cycle. What happened? Sopranos ending. And it came back, but the pause was long enough. Like, you had a whole show, dialogue, everything, and then just black. And for us working in TV, we're like, why are we in black?
Right.
Like, and I'm like, what? Same reaction. So for me, it triggered that. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a Soprano.
That's hilarious.
So that's what, it's just like, so I get it.
But it was really good.
It was good.
Now.
Yes.
Beyonce. Mm-hmm. There are certain things I need from you.
Oh, yeah.
And I just certain things I need from you. Now.
Up here.
Yeah. So. And I have a list. And I made this list. Number 1. Mm-hmm. Can you have your attorney please send me a copy of your NDA?
Ooh, baby.
Because there are some people who want to give this NDA too. And be like, don't keep my name out your mouth.
Don't nobody know nothing. People don't know they in the show. They own it, because then people don't talk.
Thank you.
Nobody.
I'm thinking you in the CIA. You actually on tour, Beyonce.
Hello.
Because the NDA rights.
It is.
You don't hear nothing.
It is.
Can I please get a copy of the NDA?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, that's one.
Number 2, let's talk about these breasts.
Them titties sitting.
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
So, look, if you had a little think, let me know the little think and what the think was. You ain't gonna give the name of the guy who did the think.
Right.
But just tell me what the think was, because I don't know, you photoshopping the scars out or what's going on, but let me know what you're doing.
The girls are sitting. Yeah.
I need you, Niecy Nash, and Oprah. Even though Oprah said she wore that Wacko bra back in the day, she ain't wearing it no more.
No,
so I'm gonna need to know what the work is being done on these titties. Okay. Because these titties are defying gravity over 40.
Yeah.
And I want titties to defy gravity. I want titties to be wicked. You got the reference? You got it? For the Broadway nerds.
They about to be wicked. Go ahead.
Please let me know what it's doing, because they are sitting there doing the things. Mm-hmm. So those are the top 2 that I need to know.
We didn't talk about the 40 fuckets.
I know.
Oh, am I waiting on that?
It's on the next show.
Oh, my bad. I'm going early. Oh, I saw that. That's coming next.
She said, and next week.
Y'all want authenticity. This is it.
Right.
Faith don't read like she should.
Right. That's next week's episode.
Okay. Continue. My bad.
But, I mean, what do you need? Oh, and last thing I need from Beyonce.
What do you need from her?
Look.
Yes.
The National Museum of African American History and Culture.
Oh, yes.
Or the Met.
Yes. It will be.
Or the Houston Museum.
Go ahead.
No, but I can see it being in Houston.
True. But I think it's a traveling exhibit too. Go ahead.
It might be a traveling exhibit.
Okay, get out what it is. I'm sorry.
Right. But they can't travel that much stuff, I don't think.
That's true.
So I need you guys to have an exhibit on the fashions behind the Renaissance tour. Now, remember when Ruth Carter won the Oscar?
Oh,
and
yeah.
all they had the fashion exhibit for Black Panther. We've seen Dolly Parton has one right now at Belmar or Lipscomb. One of them they have it, and they have a Dolly Parton exhibit as well. We've seen fashion through the years and all these different things and different exhibits.
Yeah, this
is going to be an extensive tour, an extensive exhibit, which is why I think it has to be stationary and people have to come to it. Okay, but. Boom. What? If she does that Las Vegas residency, they can have the tour in the Bellagio. Okay. Look.
Don't give up all of it. You need to get paid for your idea.
True.
Okay.
But I'm just saying they can
follow you though.
There and we can come and see it and then see the show.
Okay.
It's a 2-ticket deal there, girl. I'm just trying to make you some money. Not that you need it. You can give me a cut. But
hello.
Because I want to see the show. I want to see
the fashions.
Release the fabric. I want to see it. I want to see
Release your wiggle. Release the fabric.
Release the fabric. I want to see it.
And shout out to the Uncle Johnnies of the world. It was so nice that they were seen. I mean, again, just going back to your inclusivity, so many people felt included in this tour, in this process. That was dope.
I still think Lay Twins are sexy.
I like Lay Twins. They fine. And they French. Oh, oui, oui. And I know more than that. Bonjour, ça va? Je m'appelle Faith.
Croissant.
Holla at me. I don't know how to say that in French.
Croissant.
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 There it is. Macaroon.
Macaroni.
Macaroni. Mm-hmm.
Hey. Bonjour. That's all I got.
That's good.
Bonjour.
Ça va, how are you?
Ça va. Mm-hmm.
See, we had a French lesson.
I mean, you know, my ça va can be a little country.
Be
Ça va.
You just got sweet tea on it.
It does. All day, every day.
No, molasses. I like Lay Twins a lot. They are dope. They just be out there just freestyle. I love it. Like, go for it.
They are so good.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
it's good to watch.
Yes.
It was good to watch.
So.
Okay.
That's our recap.
Okay.
Why you do it like that every time?
Because then I was like going into the next episode and just, yeah, I'm all over the place.
You are.
Go ahead.
You sleepy.
I am a little bit.
So.
Damn, she knows me.
I do. Mm-hmm. So, I want to know what you think.
What you think?
Because I know you've seen it.
Yeah, and if you haven't, go. It's an experience. It's fun. It really is fun.
It is. So,
yeah.
Please check it out. Let us know in the comments what you guys are thinking about it. If you're going to go see it again, and what your favorite part was. Because
yeah,
I want to know.
And drop it like a thotty. Thank you. YouTube, Spotify, while Neysa's dancing. All the platforms where you listen
in my head.
Where you listen to podcasts and watch us and all that. We're on all the platforms. So engage.
Yes.
Thanks, y'all.
Talk to you later.
Card.
Bye.
Okay, bye.